So they've been really good. The Nets have KD and Kyrie together for the first time since January 12th. We've got a good one. We'll see you at halftime. But right now we're sending you to Boston. Mark Jones, Doris Burke, and Cassidy Hubbarth have the call. Enjoy the game.
Welcome everyone to Boston, where the revolutionary spirit, the revolutionary vibe is still very tangible and palpable, as illustrated by the recent Celtics insurrection, which has the fan base here thinking about championship banner number 18. Yes, sometimes it's just that simple, or maybe not. With Kevin Durant and the Nets in the house tonight, it's not going to be that easy. A daunting challenge with Kyrie Irving available for Brooklyn as well today in this road contest. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum continues to grow his game, and good news for the Celtics today is that they have Jaylen Brown available back from his ankle injury. Let's take a look at the standings, take some inventory in the Eastern Conference. Boston, the number 5 seed, and trending in the right direction, upwards. Meanwhile, Brooklyn in a tenuous spot, the 8th seed right now, and trying to put it all together. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, courtside, along with Doris Burke. Cassidy Hubbarth joining us in just a moment. She'll be joining us in just a bit. Hey, the one consistent thing for Brooklyn this year has been inconsistency, but they have 18 games now to try and put it all together and find some chemistry. Doris, the good news is that Kevin Durant is back, and as witnessed by his first game back a couple of nights ago, I don't think he skipped a beat. Yeah, if you're familiar with Kevin Durant's work, the 33 points he needs to cross that 25,000-point barrier can be easy money, because consider this. In his last game out, he was coming off a 47-day injury absence. And what did he do? The shot making was on point. As always, you get an efficient night, 10 for 21. And as always, it came from a variety of spots on the floor. They need his defense, his rebounding, and everything he provides. You know, to say that the Brooklyn Nets are a different team with and without KD would be an incredible understatement. Look at those numbers. And the good news once again is that Kyrie Irving is back playing in just his second game here at TD Garden since leaving here a couple of years ago in those 2 tumultuous years as a Celtic. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics, you know, Jason Tatum isn't the same guy that he was as a 19-year-old rookie that came into the league here. He's a 3-time All-Star, and Doris, he's coming off maybe his signature performance of the season against Memphis a couple of nights ago. That was a big-time win. This is a team that's done well against plus 500 teams, but he needed every bit of the 21 points he had in the fourth and the 37 he had overall. And the good news for Celtics fans, after a slow start in terms of efficiency to start the year, since January 29th, he's 47%. The shot making, the footwork, the ability to draw contact, everything has been on display. But perhaps the most important mark is this guy absorbs double teams and is now above 5 assists per game. He's been absolutely brilliant. And the good news for the Celtics is that this guy just turned 24 years old a few nights ago. And for more, let's go courtside to Cassidy.
Yeah, Jonesy DB, I asked Jason Tatum, what has clicked lately for this Celtics team? And he said, we're playing with more passion, and I feel like we're just having a lot more fun. And he did acknowledge that they have had some growing pains to start the year, saying, quote, new coach, new team, COVID, injuries, and I had no shots. But, you know, guys stopped getting COVID, we got healthy, and I started making some shots. Tatum is having one of the most consistent scoring stretches of his career, but he's not the only one hitting his stride. Ime Udoka winning Eastern Conference Coach of the Month for February, saying it means you're reaching them. They've allowed us to coach them, and they've endured a lot, from late game collapses, the heated film session in December, Marcus Smart calling out Jason and Jalen's passing. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and maybe for the Celtics, it's what brought them together at just the right time, guys.
Boston Celtics finding a little bit of beauty through the ashes. We're going to take a short break, and tip-up is coming up right after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
We want him to officially welcome you to our ABC exclusive telecast. It looks like we'll have a great ball game.
For this franchise, there have been moves and there have been movements. Whole new directions, none more promising than the one in the works right now.
I know what I can do and how much I can help this team. I feel energized.
As for the Celtics, early season concern has been replaced by confidence.
Big time flush. Oh, that was nasty.
Coming off the team's best February in 40 years. New pieces in place.
Another beauty from Kyrie Irving.
Familiar faces on pace.
Welcome back, Kevin Durant.
The race to the postseason is underway. And Nets Celtics is now.
It's the first Sunday in March here in Boston as we welcome you to the NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. As the Boston Celtics host the Brooklyn Nets, a pivotal contest important for so many different reasons for both these teams. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. Kevin Durant back playing his second game for the Nets after missing about 6 weeks. He's joined by Bruce Brown, Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving available for this road game, and LaMarcus Aldridge at the 5. Meanwhile, for the Boston Celtics, hey, good news, pointed it out earlier, Jaylen Brown is back in the lineup, coming off that sore ankle. Tatum, Smart, Al Horford, and Robert Williams. Hey, somebody is celebrating a birthday today. Listen up.
Welcome back, baby. Left hand. Oh, that left hand crazy. Happy birthday, man. Appreciate you, boss.
God is good, man.
Always. Thank you guys so much. 28. That's what it's all about. Birthday boy. I know it's his birthday. He's 28, right? 28, man. Getting there. I'm getting there. I'll take it. It's a blessing.
I'm waiting for the cake to arrive, Doris Burke. The cake is the game today, right? Marcus Smart, such an integral part of this Boston Celtics franchise for the last several years. In many ways, the team's heartbeat. When Kyrie Irving was introduced a few moments ago, he was lustily booed. But as you pointed out, Doris, it wasn't as loud as a quote-unquote typical Boston unwelcome. Right?
It's an early tip. Swing oil has not happened yet for the crowd.
Ready to go here, and Robert Williams wins the tip back to Smart. Tatum will bring it into the front court for the Celtics.